Hello, this is Abby and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a Five Below Ulta haul and a Dollar Tree haul. I'll show what I got here at the Dollar Tree. I'll start off with that first. And then I'm going to be trying on some products from Ulta. And in the next video, I'll probably be doing my lashy box and doing a get ready with me with my stuff from the Dollar Tree. So I ended up liking that Marie Claire stuff so good that I decided to go back and get more. I got the Setting Flawless powder, and I got the Smoky Marie Claire eyeshadow palette. There's only like 2 or 3 of these left. And then I saw this is a newer line there. It was the Calming Night Recovery Facial Serum. And I got, this was the kind of viral lip oil. It was the Be Pure Hydrating Lip Oil in Nude, Sheer Nude. A lot of people have been comparing this to Neutrogena's lip oil. My daughter saw this little sponge thing and I thought it was cute too, so we picked it up for your face. I decided to try the LA Colors Complete Coverage Liquid Makeup. I know it's like a shade or too dark for me, but I thought I could lighten it up with lotion or SPF. Just try it out. And then I got the Marie Claire's lip oil. They also did have the lip plumper, but I got a different lip plumper, so I didn't feel like I needed to buy 2. I got the Marie Claire Dusty Pink liquid blush. Those are supposed to kind of be similar to Charlotte Tilbury's. And then they had some different LA Colors highlighting skin. So it kind of gives you a highlight, liquid highlighter. That was new there. I bought the last one of Ioni gel lip liner in Scarlet. This was the last one on the shelf. So, and then I got the Marie Claire contour stick. This is the only shade they have in warm brown. And then this kind of reminded me, and I've seen him for a while and just never picked him up, of the Maybelline lip vinyls. And this is the by Beauty Intuition Bright Bold lipstick. So it looks like a liquid lipstick. And it's supposed to be in Dusty Rose color. But I wonder if it's anything like Maybelline's lip vinyls, because it looks like the same packaging. So, and then they had a kabuki brush there. I didn't pick it up, but I did get this dual-ended brush because I like this while traveling. I thought I'd try it out. And I picked up, they've always were sold out of these every time I got them before. And the Plumping Glossing Lip Balm and Magenta. So it looks like a kind of a deep purple. So excited to try that out. Saw a lot of people reviewing that over the summer. And then I got myself some of these facial serums. Thought these looked, I've tried them out before. They're good. So by Be Pure. And then I wanted to get, they had the Brazilian Mist and Notes of Pistachio and Caramel, Salted Caramel deodorant, Power Stick deodorant, aluminum free deodorant. I didn't pick up any spray because I have about 3 or 4 of those cans in the bathroom. I didn't think I needed to keep adding to my collection, but I did pick up some of their deodorizing wipes as well. So that's my, and then they have a bunch of organizers, and I might go back in there, you know, a couple weeks from now and get some more organizers for my desk. But they had these, I thought these would be good to put, you know, shoes in or little stuff in. So I got it to put my Dollar Tree makeup in. One lady was saying that they have like a lot of small plastic tier organizers that look like you could put wine glasses in them, or you could use it to organize your makeup. And I might see if my Dollar Tree has some of those organizers, but I also think I just need to just declutter my desk too. I mean, I can't have all these organizers on my desk. What's really going to help is just decluttering. But I'll do that sometime. And then this is the Five Below / Ulta haul. If you haven't tried these out yet, these are the 8-piece self-adhesive lash collection, and it's by Beauty Intuition, called I'm Fabulash. I love these. You can wash them or use them. Now, as far as the self-adhesive part, I would get yourself some lash glue. I use the Kiss Super Strong Hold adhesive lash glue. So I picked this up off of Amazon because the adhesive part doesn't work on these, but if you use your own glue, I mean, these are some dramatic and natural, which I like natural for every day. So this was at Five Below. The other thing that I've been doing is I've been taking Gel X, and with like clear see-through nails, you can do a nail set. And they stay on fairly good. I read it on Reddit. Now, everybody's nail beds and health is going to be different, but these work for me. Cut down on having to, you know, paint that soft tip gel and do a bunch of different steps, and then they look nice and they stay on for a long time. So after my dog gets done with her antibiotic, I'm going to be putting these on. She doesn't like her antibiotic, and she kind of nips at me. So back to regular paint I went. But when I get done with that, I'm going to put these back on. And then I mainly like to get nail supplies, little necklaces. You know, they have, you know, affordable makeup there, like LA Colors, Wet n Wild, LA Girl. What else do they have there? Bunch of nail stuff, perfumes, affordable perfumes, and I actually think their selection is almost, you know, better than the Dollar Tree, at least my Dollar Trees. But it looks like my Five Below looks like it's been ransacked. So I got the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear and Glitter Glam 132 nail polish, and I find that that the glitter, if I said glue, I meant to say nail polish, but yeah, Glitter Glam, I find that glittery nail polish lasts longer. If it chips, it's not quite as noticeable. And then this is the Red Carpet $5.79, again in Sally Hansen Extreme Wear, and this is kind of a sparkly red. Now, I did pick up off of Amazon some Halloween nail stickers, and one of them was like a black widow that went the length of the nail with like a red bottom. So I thought if I did most of my nails, except for this one, would do it in red, and then with that black widow in the center, I thought that would be cool for Halloween coming up here in a few days. Me and my daughter are going to do our nails. And then I also picked up the Sally Hansen No Chip nail polish, and they had some nail hardeners there, so I like that. The next thing I got was this Sweet Treat Caramel Mousse perfume. Now, the tester that they had for this was all out, so I didn't know quite what it smelled like, but I thought, oh, I'll take a risk, and I went ahead and got it. And it does smell like caramel, what do they call it? Sweet Treat Caramel Mousse. It smells like a salted caramel to me, but it smells, when you initially spray it on, smells like a strong cologne, like almost like what is that scent? Patchouli, if that's what you call it, that one flower, patchouli. Like right away when I smell it, it smells very strong, like patchouli. It almost makes you think of like a man's cologne. It's that strong. But then as it wears down, it gets softer, a little bit more feminine, and then you smell like kind of a sweet caramel or vanilla-y undertone, and then that strongness wears off. But initially, it's pretty powerful. But I would say this is pretty good. It leaves you with a soft, powdery vanilla caramel scent, but the first note I smell is almost like it's patchouli. Very strong. Again, that was the Sweet Treat Caramel Mousse perfume. Now, moving on to what I got at Ulta. Ulta, if you check your app, if you have the Ulta app, they have a $10 off of 50 for prestigious brands, so non-name brands like Essence, NYX, Maybelline, CoverGirl. If you get $50 worth of stuff, you can get $10 off. And it's good through, I think, the 26th of October. And then they also do have a $15 off of in-app purchases. So what I got was the Bioma Phytomucin Glow Serum. I've been hearing a lot about this on TikTok, and that Shelby Ann likes it. It makes her skin glowy, so I wanted to try it out. The next thing I got was the Revolution Contour Palette. And then I always make sure that it was never ripped open, because that happens sometimes. This was back in the day when the Anastasia contour palette was popular. This was popular comparison dupe for it. And I thought it could work out as, you know, like a color corrector with some of these banana type colors, highlighter, eyeshadow, contour, bronzer, whatever you want to use it for. I thought it was more versatile than their blush palette. So I picked this up because I always wanted to try it. And then the next thing I got was the Micro Pencil Crayon by NYX and Taupe. So I wanted to try this out. This was always kind of compared to Anastasia Beverly Hills. And one time I bought Anastasia Beverly Hills and I tried this too. And this was a few years ago. I thought, yeah, this is a lot like that. So I decided to pick it up and try it again since it's been several years since I've had one. And then I got the Skin Silk Under Eye Brightener and Concealer in Fair Cool. They didn't have a neutral there. So I decided to try this out. Because I like concealers and powders on my face. So, and then I wanted to get a lippy. And so I've been seeing this. This is more of a color that I would recommend if you have a deeper to medium skin tone. But I'm going to try to make it work. But I just want it. But it looks so beautiful on those other ladies. It's probably a little bit too frosty for me. But I could sheer it out with some like lipstick. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche 135 Ballerina Shoes. So here's the lipstick. And here is the swatch right here. As you can see, a very light frosted color. But on darker skin tones, I'm going to do it again more here. On darker skin tones, medium complexion, this looks gorgeous. And then I thought I would take a lip liner and one of my clear glosses. I got the NYX Duck Plump in, what do they call this? Lip liner. Okay, it's called the NYX Duck Plumping Lip Liner, and I got it in Beige Boost. So it's a little bit lighter than that subtle touch that was popular by Shelby Ann, but not quite as dark. I'm going to pair it with this. And always check to make sure that your products, if they're drugstore, haven't been opened. When I was at the cashiers, I said, can I just check and make sure that the lipstick wasn't swatched? Because I didn't want to have to buy it and return it, and they let me check. But yeah, when they don't have safety seals on them and you can't see if they've been ripped open, ask at checkout if they have been. If you can check the lipstick to make sure it hasn't been swatched. Because one time they had like some Clinique lipsticks I looked at, and I was going to get one, and I opened it up. I had them check it, and it had been swatched. But it didn't have a safety seal on it. Even though they had a tester right there, somebody decided to swatch the lipstick. So, my order total for that, for just a few makeup items from Ulta, where is it? It was around 60 something. I must have got the receipt emailed to me, or maybe it fell out of the bag. But yeah, it was around 60 something. Like, I think it was like 67. And then I had, I think it was up to 77. And then I had the coupon, and it brought it down to 67. So yeah, for just these 3 products right here, this was 16. I think these were like 12 or 10. This was like 8. This was 10. This was 12. And this was 8. Yeah. I guess I just don't feel like for drugstore products that this is like $67 worth of stuff. So I enjoy trying out new makeup and new things, but I think what I'm going to do is, I got such a collection from makeup subscriptions. I'm going to focus on decluttering. And honestly, I even with all my stuff, my daughter got a lot of stuff for her birthday, and then I got this stuff. It was only like $58 when we checked out. So if you're needing to replenish your makeup, I would suggest anymore just to get your foundation and maybe a good mascara. And if you can't find a good skincare cream, maybe get your cream at just Ulta, Target, or Walmart. And the rest of the stuff like blushes, bronzers, highlighters, eyeshadows, get at the Dollar Tree. You'll save a lot of money. But yeah, this was just my haul. I was gonna do kind of a get ready with me, but this video is already like long enough, and I think I'll just go ahead and post it as it is, and I'll show pics of what it looks like after I've tried on all that makeup. And I'll do a Lashy box unboxing sometime next week. I'm starting up my new job, and I was thinking about doing a giveaway. This should have the Profusion palette in here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I hope everybody has a good day.